Okay. What's up? Oh my god. There's nothing like a 1,000-mile road trip that won't take it out on you. Um, One serious issue that a lot of you are not aware of, and I got another email on it today, and I keep getting emails. You get a serious danger on your camera. A lot of people think in light in terms of, well, if I can't see it, then, it's not really light. No, your camera sensor don't work that way. Your camera sensor has got, no, I know it has an infrared pass filter, but that is an infrared pass filter. The same way that a bulletproof vest is not really bulletproof, it is bullet resistant. In other words, if you shoot a bulletproof vest with a armor-piercing round, it will go right through it. I actually used to test bulletproof vests, believe it or not. They'd send me free samples. Long story. Was quite fun anyway. Sensor being destroyed. Your camera sensor is sensitive to a lot more than visible light. Now, we know about full spectrum conversion. Look at, someone sent me another image, some test shots. They didn't know what's wrong with their camera, and I hate for anybody to have their camera destroyed. There's a bright spot, a hot spot in the middle of their sensor, and it only shows up during certain types of exposure. I immediately, well, no, not immediately, but very quick process elimination. I asked the question, did you do a long time exposure? And I said, wow, yes, I did. I did a infrared time exposure. I don't know if it was a sunrise or sunset. It doesn't make any difference. Your camera is in serious danger if you think that you're going to stick on either an infrared pass filter, which I have a bunch of those, like 720 nanometer filter, which is really, really dark. You're thinking, well, I do infrared photography a lot, but I never, do a time exposure ever, ever, ever of sunrise or sunset. Never. Never. You're going to get a burned-in spot on your camera. You see, that sensor on the back is not merely sensitive to visible light. It is sensitive to any EMR, electromagnetic radiation. That includes infrared, ultraviolet. It includes everything. If I were to point a Yagi antenna, which is a directional emission, polarized emission of the frequency, and start broadcasting on, say, 144 megahertz with a Yagi antenna, I'd say, I don't know, 50 watts. 50 watts, a Yagi antenna pointed at that sensor. I mean, even that is technically, there's no difference between light and radio. Point is that your camera sensor is sensitive to any and all forms of electromagnetic radiation. And just because everything else came out perfectly exposed, that doesn't mean anything. The sun is emitting a lot of frequencies. Same stuff that gives you skin cancer, infrared, ultraviolet. So be very, 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 very careful on doing time exposures of sunrises and sunsets. Yeah, I could have said that a lot faster, right? Your camera is in danger. Just realize that your camera sensor does not just pick up visible light. It picks up any and all forms of electromagnetic radiation. Okay? It does. Especially given enough time. Yeah. And I hate to see anybody destroy their camera. And once that occurs, you got a dead, bleached looking spot in the center, or wherever it is that you did the time exposure of the sunrise or sunset. Even the same thing of time exposures of the moon, where people will actually put on a filter. And people don't really do that much anymore, but they used to back in the film days. So just be wary of that. It's so easy to destroy your sensor in more ways than one. Two things will destroy your sensor very, very quickly. One will destroy it just like that, even faster than that. 1,000,000 times faster than that, and that is coherent light, i.e. laser radiation. Okay? There have been so many destroyed cameras where people are at raves and parties and, a beam splitter swept by their camera. Wah. Coherent light will destroy a camera sensor. Time exposure of the sun, sunrise, sunset, destroy your camera. You might screw on a filter that is just so pitch black you're like, oh man, this is not going to do anything. No, there are all sorts of different frequencies passing through that damn filter. Just because your eyeballs can't see it doesn't mean your camera sensor can't see it. Your camera sensor is being blinded when you think that... I think I made my point clear. Someone now is going to write a comment. It's like, you could have said that a lot shorter. You took you 8 minutes to say something that could have taken 2 minutes. I'll be like, yep. You're right. I'm the devil. I'm the devil. Whatever. Get the point? Just don't destroy your camera, okay? Bye.